incredibly successful financially, and I'm super blessed by that. Our podcast is doing really well, our radio show, our social media. It's not the money. Honestly, it's the journey. I know that sounds like so cliche, like put that on a bumper sticker, but it's the memories that we've created, kind of the can you believe how far we've come? I did a lot of thinking about this last year, like what is it that really drives me? I love solving complex problems and doing the things that people say they can't actually be solved. I'm sure you're very similar in that way, which is like, okay, people say that you can't have this kind of a restaurant or you can't have this kind of thing. Like, well, maybe you can. Is there a better? And that is what an entrepreneur at its core is, a problem solver against the tide. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Because again, if it was simple, there would be no reason for entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are people that, quit companies while they might be ascending, or they're putting out a second mortgage on their home, or they're diving into savings or liquidating their 401k. And I think there's really something admirable about that kind of ambition. It makes the world a better place. And so the greatest memory, the greatest reward, I'd have to say, is just seeing the journey and seeing obviously some of the lives impacted along the way.
What's up, folks? Your boy Despop. Welcome to another episode of The Green Room. That video you just saw was, I believe, his last recorded video, his last recorded interview just before he took the stage in Utah. Question is now, where do we go from here? Now that he's finally laid to rest, I don't know what the next step is. The human in me, and by human I mean animal in me, would love nothing more than to see an eye for an eye. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is an evil. This is a cancer that we now know has to be put down. But there's still enough of Charlie in me to know that that's not the right thing to do. Okay? I'll admit I have lost parts of my soul. And it wasn't just this. I mean, this has been building for a few years now. I have lost parts of my soul, and I'm getting weaker and weaker as a man. What you're going to realize soon is you killed the best of us. You killed the only one of us willing to listen to you. He begged you to tell him what was on your mind. He gave you a voice. He gave you a microphone. You killed the only person that gave a fuck. I don't. We don't. We never did. You killed the best of us. And now the cancel culture you started against us a couple of decades ago, you can't even deal with for a week. A week. Few people lost their jobs this week, and everybody is crying and screaming into their phone, into their TikToks. What's going to happen when you don't get that validation back? And you won't. No one gives a shit. Honestly, that's the part of my soul that I lost, the part that gives a fuck. So while I do not believe in an eye for an eye, especially in this type of situation, I believe we should start at step one. I believe we should at least start where you started with us 10, 15 years ago, right? The cancel culture, getting us fired from jobs, from tweets we fucking sent 10 years earlier. You were getting us fired for posts we sent when we were in high school, and now we're grown adults. You can't take being held accountable for the shit you post minute to minute. Not when you were young and dumb, yesterday. And I love it. I love the tears. I hope you're all homeless and starving by Christmas. I hope your kids starve. That's how much of my soul I lost. You created this. This is the world you wanted. We're just giving it back to you. We're giving you the world you wanted. I used to be fervently anti-abortion.
Really fucking good idea. I'm going to print shirts with Charlie Kirk's face on it. Maybe an image of the moment it happened. And I want to sell them. And then all of the proceeds, I'm going to donate to Planned Parenthood.
You see that? If that doesn't sound twisted to you, you have no fucking soul. But you know what? I'm with her. In fact, I would vote tomorrow for unlimited federal funding for abortion because it's not my fight anymore. Okay? I am not here to spread the good word. I don't give a shit. Okay? As long as it's only you killing your own, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. In every blue city across this country, your men are slaughtering each other in record numbers. So they're taking care of that end. All right? And then you got people like Mayor Johnson that says, let them kill each other. We don't need help, right? Because he cares so much. Well, now we need the women to just step up. And I would love to absolutely help you fund every Planned Parenthood and every abortion. I don't even care if the baby is being delivered. You know what? I don't even give a shit if we use the former governor of Virginia's method, right? What did he say once? On tape, on video, into a microphone. He was okay with the baby being delivered and then kept alive until the woman made her decision. He's talking post-birth. I'm okay with that, as long as it's your child.
If we can't get them out,
We'll breed them out.
I am willing to breed you motherfuckers out. Straight up. That's the part of my soul I lost, okay? The part of my soul that will never forgive or feel empathy for my enemy again. Just like the greatest president in U.S. history.
In that private moment on his dying day, we find everything we need to know about who Charlie Kirk truly was. He was a missionary with a noble spirit and a great, great purpose. He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent. And I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erica. But now Erica can talk to me and the whole group, and maybe they can convince me that that's not right, but I can't stand my opponent.
Yes, that's where I'm at. Right? While we're on the topic, has anybody seen this motherfucker lately? I mean, I knew he was retarded. This is a male who calls himself Destiny. You can see the lack of testosterone. I'm going to say what I don't think anybody else is willing to say. I'm going to say the S word. This man is suicidal, folks. He's suicidal. He needs help. Someone needs to reach out to him. It's clear the Charlie Kirk Memorial is indistinguishable from a Nazi rally, and fuck anyone who wants to pretend it's not. Honestly, he wants to be Charlie Kirk, not Charlie Kirk the man. He wants to be the progressive martyr. That's what this guy's looking for. He doesn't realize that even progressives think he's nothing but a fucking shit stain. Even progressives know he's a fucking pedophile. You will not be fucking missed, dude, okay? But just like all pedophiles, he doesn't have the balls to do it himself. I'm telling you, this piece of shit is looking for a suicide by cop type thing because he doesn't have the balls. I say we protect this motherfucker. We keep him alive. I hope he's immortal. I hope he lives past all human existence. I hope he lives for eternity with that putrid rot and evil that is in his fucking mind, that is in his brain. I hope he lives with that for the rest of eternity. Fuck him. I don't know about you, but I did not realize DJ Daniel was a Nazi as he helps out Mr. Cawthorn here. I had no idea these were full of Nazis. I had no idea that to say get married, have children, build a legacy, pass down your valleys, pursue the eternal, seek true joy. I didn't realize that was being a fascist. Man, do I got a lot to learn. Charlie Kirk wasn't killed because he spoke. He was killed because our children listened. And here's where you're going to realize where you fucked up big time without a single shot being fired from our side in revenge. Don't get me wrong. We are all locked and loaded and prepared for self-defense. But we will never go on the offense. We won't need to, okay? Because what Charlie Kirk did, he changed the hearts and minds of millions of youth, specifically male. Guess what? You have no idea about the storm that's about to hit you. Because this one right here, she's about to go straight to the heart of the problem. Females. Yes, that's right. She is going to start to win the hearts and minds of your young females. And when that happens, you're done. You're truly fucked. You have no idea the hell you just unleashed. So while you breed yourselves out of existence, while you end all your disgusting, putrid hive mind bloodlines, what's left of you, she's gonna save. The movement is going to save. You killed the only person willing to listen to you. You are fucked. This is the world you wanted. This is the world we're going to give you without firing a single shot. I hope you're fucking ready.